Hi, today I'm going to build a home entertainment computer server designed specifically to use this computer with a high definition TV screen, so it will have this connectivity and also to share videos and audio through this computer on entire home. The case we had to choose is from Cooler Master, and I'm going to show you this case briefly. Now basically this case is one of the best from Cooler Master. The model number for this one is CM690, so you can find more about this case through coolermaster.com. One of the reasons we had to choose is that you have plenty of room inside to add the motherboard and also the graphic card we're going to use. It has 6 trays. You can use the top one is solid state for the high speed, but we're not going to install this at this stage. We're going to install just the standard SATA 3, and so it's easy. It's just a tray. You insert the hard drive inside this and just put it inside the case. Now we have 4 trays for the DVD. We have plenty of USBs front, top, and the back. This is really nice. It's not heavy case, so it's a good case, and you have 3 fans, front, back, and top, so it will be very good to print the graphic cards and other components. Now let's move this aside here. Okay, now with the other parts, which is very important to talk about, is we choose this Gigabyte motherboard X58A. It supports socket 1366, and basically you can go to Gigabyte and find more about this motherboard. One of the features it can deliver for this project is it has the capability to have max 24 gig of RAM, and it has 6 slots. Each one can support 4 gig. Now with the processor we're going to use with this one is an i7 950, and I took it out actually just to show you the processor. So this is one of the best processors today available from Intel, and it's actually very advanced. It can go smoothly with games. So this is the other things with this project. The circumstance of the client, he or she want to change to use this computer also for game, so it has that capability. So it's a server, can do everything in one. So we will talk about the memory and the graphic card now. We have to choose the Corsair DDR3. It's actually only 4 gig because we didn't had the plan to have this specifically designed for game at this stage, and for the cost factor to reduce the cost, we had to start with 4 gig, but we can add more memory as we go. The graphic card we have to choose is Radeon HD 6850. It has dual DVI and also HDMI, so it will go very well with the high definition TV screen the client is using now. So this is a good graphic card, and it supports 1 gig GDR5, and the clock speed with this one is around 3000 megahertz. So it's a high graphic card. It can also work smoothly if you play games. One of the main features of this motherboard irrelevant in relation to the graphic card is it has 3 slots to add graphic cards, SLI, and also if you have to have 3 graphic cards inside the computer to connect to a TV and to connect to standard screen. So it has all these components and flexibility to move as your circumstance change, or you want to change and add additional parts in future. As far as the hard drive, we're not going to use RAID for this case because we're going to use a network storage Netgear Stora, so we have to choose 1 terabyte Western Digital, just standard SATA 3 hard drive. Is a high speed, also 64M. So this is a good hard drive. With the sound, we have to choose from Creative Sound Cluster XFI Titanium, which is a good graphic card. It supports the PCIe slot inside the computer, so we will go with 24-bit and speed. Now with the power supply and the DVD, I'll just bring them here. We had to choose a very good power supply from Antec, 650 watt. It has all the plugs that necessarily for the power to power the graphic card and to power the hard drive and every component, as well as if you add additional graphic card, you don't need to change this. So we have to consider and see that in future if it happens, so you don't add to the cost. So with regard the DVD, we have a SATA drive from ASUS, 24 dual layer. This actually is a standard, it's not a Blu-ray, and this is another reason for the cost factor, the customer happy to go with this at this stage. But we can add a Blu-ray if we need to add in future. Now with the network storage we're going to use, I'll just bring it here. This is a network storage Stora from Netgear. This is a high definition support storage, and this is what's the best for this scenario, to have all the files. It comes with 2 slots. You can add 1 terabyte additional, but it comes inbuilt with 1 terabyte. So, and it's easy to install. You connect to your router and it will be automatically available for all computers and to this server. So this is one of the things we need to consider. So